We still have states that have not been called yet. We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the vice president tonight. But you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. On Male Reality Lessons today, I want to talk about new beginnings. And now that this national election is behind us, we all get an opportunity to breathe and focus on the future. But the key takeaway here is what I have always said, especially being a former athlete, that if you don't learn from your mistakes, you're destined to repeat them. In addition, during a loss, you need to be able to take a loss with class and grace. But not everyone is built that way. And if that is the case, what does it say about you competing in the future? But you don't have to believe me. Take a quick look at the conclusion of last night's election, and you make the choice for yourself.
This was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country, and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help.
Donald Trump elected as the 47th president of the United States and will be returning to the White House. The official results came within just the last hour or so. We want to thank you for being with us here this morning on Go.
Let's take a look at the numbers as President-elect Trump won both the popular and the electoral vote. Several states that once were blue, like Georgia, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, all voted for Donald Trump.
Damn!
Now, NBC's Jay Gray is in Pennsylvania for us this morning.
And Jay, we saw the candidates spend a good amount of time in our neighboring state during the campaign, and it looks like it paid off for Trump.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons. Now, here's some commentary about the other side.
Do you feel any disappointment that Kamala Harris hasn't been able to become the first woman of color and first woman to be elected to the presidency?
I am so disappointed and really insulted. I'm a Howard alum, and that she didn't have the decency to walk out and say something to her, to her university, make a comment to the United States. Things were not looking well for her. It wasn't completely over, but short of a miracle, we knew which way this was going.
That's a damn shame.
And that she didn't have some grace. I mean, it shows us how classless she actually is, a sore loser. And even though it's painful for her, for the Democrats, I think America might be relieved at recognizing and realizing they don't have to put up with this any longer. And if this is what they were walking into, maybe it's better that it gets, cut at the nip right now.
Well, she's such a poor candidate, Barbara. She's such a poor candidate, of course. She was a surprise pick for vice president as the running mate for Joe Biden, but he said he was going to pick a woman of colour, and she got the gig. She's never won an election of any substance. This would have been the first one if she didn't get a vote when she contested the primaries. Why do you think she's failed? What was the biggest mistake of the Democrat campaign?
The biggest mistake was her not selecting Shapiro. I mean, she had an ace in the hole, and she didn't take that. Shapiro is so well respected, liked. He's doing an incredible job in Pennsylvania. And the reason she didn't take it is another part of that personality that, eked through. She is so completely insecure that she could not have someone that bright around her to upstage her and outshine her. And so this is why she didn't select him, I'm pretty sure. She made a lot of mistakes by bringing on all of Hollywood and Beyonce and all of these people.
But they always do that.
Beyonce wasn't very happy.
They always do that.
Beyonce wasn't happy.
Yeah, it's pathetic. Now you know the Democrats. You're connected to them. You've worked in the White House for Democrat presidents. So tell us what they're going to go through in coming days. They may lose the House and the Senate as well. They may have gone backwards in the House and lose the Senate. A very, very dark day for the Democrats. Do you expect them to learn? Do you expect serious recriminations?
One of the things I noticed is that, or I really believe is going to happen, is that, we have to remember that Obama and Michelle did not come out to endorse her for about more than a week, about 10 days after all of the other elite Democrats did, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all of the others. But they didn't come out. And Obama really wanted to have a proper, go through the process of the primary and everything, let the Democratic National Committee choose and select who they really wanted for a candidate. Obama has been telling people all along, before she became vice president, not to do this and not to jump to that. Willie Brown as well, who had been the mayor of San Francisco, said give her a position somewhere, but not VP.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
So people closer to her knew what was, coming on. And so they didn't listen to that. The Congress, I don't know which way it's going to go, but I think that if we have a couple more Republicans in the Senate to carry us through these next 4 years, but I think it's going to be easier for Trump than it was, back in 2016.
It could well be. He could be a much more powerful president than he was last time around. Thanks for joining us, Bob.
And there you have it. Whether you chose to vote in this election or not, specifically if your vote was because of the state of the economy, the migrant crisis, or general policies that you just didn't agree with, that was your right, and I salute you for it. But moving forward, we're hoping that a change will right the ship and put this country we call America back on track. But I'll leave it up to you. In the comments section, give me your thoughts and opinions on this topic, as well as any other topic here on Male Reality Lessons. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Smash that like button and have a good day.